Hi everybody, it's John Alexandrov. It was great to see you last week in Seattle and to present at the event that Thach and Stephanie put on called Destiny by Design. I know I didn't get a chance to speak to all of you individually, but obviously I was able to speak to you as a group and to get to know many of you one-on-one during the question and answer sessions and during breaks. And there were many questions that came my way during those sessions and during the breaks. I wanted to just do a little refresher and then also remind you that you still have time to sign up for your Money Mind or Money Mastery course that we'll be launching very, very soon. I know Stephanie's going to get you some more information on that. I know you can contact her. I think part of this video is also some additional contact information. But remember, many of you were responding to some of the things that I put up on the screen as I was speaking. Some of those were the tendencies that we have that we learned when we were younger. Those things that got ingrained into our subconscious mind as to what money is, whether it's healthy, not healthy, your ideas about it, how you use it. And I ran through a list of behaviors that people have a tendency to choose over time because of the subconscious training we had when we were younger. So I'm going to go through those again with you. And that is, do you have highs and lows over and over again as it relates to your finances or your income? Are you uncomfortable being free of debt? Are you always giving money to other people to help financially support them? Do you fall behind on your income taxes and they get into a situation where you have to get caught up later on and that ends up costing you a lot more money? Do you hit ceilings with your income and then say, well, geez, I keep hitting the ceiling time and time again. How do I break through it? Or do you only have the ability to earn additional money when you're under some sort of financial pressure or your back's up against the wall? And then do you save to a certain dollar amount and then all of a sudden you just can't go beyond that? Maybe you save to $50,000 and it becomes uncomfortable for you, and then all of a sudden your savings amount drops down to $10,000, and then you have to start all over and you start saying, well, why is that happening to me? And then finally we talked about, sometimes for some of us, no amount of money is ever enough, and we start to spend money with the expectation but we're going to earn more in the future. These are all patterns and I'll call syndromes, again, that we learned when we were very young, and many of us can't figure out how do we break away from that. And I told about my individual story about going to college on a football scholarship and becoming a lawyer and running my own business since I was 25 years old. And even though I'm a smart guy, I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure out why I kept falling into these same financial patterns over and over. And then all of a sudden, bang, I started it down this path through coaching, through self-realization, through reading the right books, through being mentored by the right people, and also being in the right mastermind groups as well. And that helped me quite a bit. Now remember some of the key things that I also pointed out if you're having some of those issues. And listen, even if you're doing extremely well financially, going through this program can help you even go to the next level of your finances if that's what you want to do. So remember, Thach was really adamant about this. He said, first of all, the most important thing that we can do for our success, our families, our businesses, is to take responsibility, number one. And then he said, everything's a choice, right? To make the decisions in a certain moment of time that are going to propel you to a higher level of success or to engage in the experiences that you really want to have in the future. I mean, watching this video right now, I guess, is a choice, and certainly signing up for the Money Mastery Mastermind group or the process is going to be a choice as well. The next is, whatever you believe is the absolute truth is what you create. So whatever your circumstances are in life or in business right now, it's because that's what you believe. Now you might want something else, but right now your reality is a reflection of what you believe. So if you want to change your experience, we have to change your beliefs. And in the mastermind process, we spend weeks on that, making sure that we change your beliefs at the core so that what happens in your reality changes. I mean, you can't see the screen behind me right now, but I just got an email from the Society for Neuroeconomics and some of the latest studies that are coming out about how we make financial decisions, how our brain goes on autopilot, and how we can change the choices that we're making. And then you can recreate the neural pathways in your brain. Now we have an entire process that helps you do that, and you met Danny, Sophia, Aaron, Ty, at the event, all these people that have gone through the process that are in it now, and you can have real life testimonials from them as to how powerful it really is. And then we talked about spending time with people who can write big checks. You know, as silly as that sounds or as simple as that sounds, when you tend to put yourself in physical relationships with people whose handling of money is just natural, and for them, you know, writing a check for $10,000 or $100,000 or $50,000 is just a natural occurrence. It's because that's where they are mentally. Well, you can be in the same place and then refuse to accept anything less than what you really want. I really want to focus in on this one, because if you're accepting anything less than what you really want in and from life right now, the Mastermind program can help you change that. There's really no need for you to accept anything less than what you really want. If you want to experience certain things in life, you want to have certain things, you want your relationships to be a certain way, you want your business run a certain way, simply refuse to accept anything less than what you really want. And we give you the track and the process to make sure that you establish that both in your mind and in your business and in the other areas of your life. And then we go back to the main point. Remember to choose. Remember to make a choice right now as to what's really important to you. Remember we read the story, Don't Hope, Friends, Decide, and how powerful that story was. And I mean, many of you, when I looked out into the audience as I told that story, were getting emotional, and it made you stop and think about what the things are that are most important to you in life. Well, I know you wouldn't be watching this video right now unless you had expectations that are different than what you're experiencing right now. So it would be my privilege to coach you through this process and to make sure that whatever you want to accomplish, whether it's in your financial life or any other aspect of your life, that you go out and you actually get it done. So no more hoping, no more wishing, no more next year, no more the next time around, no more I can accept where I am right now. I know that's not true for any of you. I know that you all want to accomplish your personal and financial goals. It starts with the choice of getting into the process that I described when I was in Seattle and making sure that we permanently change your beliefs and your actions as it relates to money. So again, I want to thank you for having me at your event last week. I want to thank you for the friendships and for the fellowship that we developed when I was in Seattle. And I know that probably Thach and Stephanie are going to distribute this video. I'm looking forward to working with you. For those of you who make the choice to move forward, it's my hope that you do make that choice. Make it a great day.